Ah, hello everyone, welcome to the stream! Coming through on a starry night, it's yours truly, the illustrious Phantom Thief, Kurtis, and we're here today with, as you can see, a hand cam stream. Hello. Actually, hold on. And, yeah, we're gonna be, I don't know, I'm just gonna chat and we're gonna sew for a little bit today. It might be more cutting out stuff than the actual sewing, but we're gonna see. I hope everyone's having a good time. I don't know if you guys... I mean, you guys probably noticed. I have a new play mat. I have a new mat, a new desk mat for this stream. So, let's see here. Let me also like... hold on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be making a bird today, for sewing. I guess I could show you a picture. I got a little picture of it in the top right, or I mean the top left. But we're gonna be sewing another plush today. I'm gonna be at least getting started on it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it all this stream, but this time we're doing a bird called a piping plover. I also have a sketch, but here. This is the bird we're gonna be sewing. This is like actually like someone commissioned me to making this plush like last fall, and I never got around to it. Or I just like kept putting it off because I didn't have time. So I'm gonna start getting on it now, even though this is not that great, but it's not that great of a time. But you know what? It's whatever. Let's see. Move this back to here, and then put a little image of the bird we're sewing. There's also for my own reference. I'll put it like over here. This is what we're gonna be sewing. Where's a good place to put this? I guess I just put it back up in this. Maybe like we put it in this corner, and then put this gift down here. There we go. Okay. You woke up after a while of sleeping? No worry. I slept a lot today too. I like woke up in the afternoon. Hello, Fake Cocoa Plush. Welcome. Turned you into a plush too. Okay. Let's see here. We're having a good time. So we've got, you see from this bird, it's like mostly grays and whites and a bit of black. We've got some more black, I believe, somewhere around here. Not black. That's my felt. Bit of it. Sorry, give me a sec. Go right. Yeah, okay, this is it. Here. My box of craft stuff. So I need some other bit of black, which I do believe I still have. I should have some more black felt. Where is it? I've got some more white too, that's good. Just in case I run out. Let's see. Where is it? Huh? I swear I had black felt. Right? Where is it? Okay, maybe I don't have the... No, but I swear I have more black felt. Okay, hold on. Wait, this is actually kind of a problem. That's... Here it is. Okay, got it. Black felt. Okay, cool. we have everything we need. Okay. Can't move, this is only a plush, you can only wobble. Just try a little bit harder. You'll get accustomed to it. You should play ranked. There's ranked doors? Okay. Also, I don't care if you guys really go on unrelated, like, if you want to mention unrelated stuff, for today's stream. Because there isn't really a topic, I'm just chatting, and I'm also sewing. I guess there's a topic since I'm sewing, but I'm just gonna be chatting about whatever. Cause honestly, it's been a while since I've done a stream where I just got to like chat with chat, I guess. I yeah, cause I've been doing like the D&D streams and then collab streams where I don't get to talk to chat much, so especially made by the way for April Fool. That's funny. I forgot to do an April Fool's thing. Not that I forgot, I just didn't have time to do April Fool's because I had like I had like an exam right before April Fool's, so I didn't have time to prepare anything, so sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, I'm here now. Maybe next year I'll do something for April Fool's. I think I forgot to do something for April Fool's last year as well. Okay. Also, sorry about my webcam quality. My webcam is very bad, as you can see. So there's not much I can really do about that. But yeah. I hope you guys like my new playmat too. It's, as you can see, the music video that comes from, there's a gif of it in the top left. It's Intergalactic Bound, which was last year's Miku Expo. I just happened to find this online by Ultra Pro, as you can see over here. Miku Expo by Ultra Pro. Ultra Pro is like a company that does like official like card game like accessories, and I've got stuff from them before. Ooh, okay. Miku, yes, we love Miku. Also, I might put on like a playlist from Dover Syndrome instead of just this one lipping song. Let me find one. So, Dover Syndrome playlist. Let's go with this one. This playlist. Too bad. Okay. Just so I can mix it up a little bit. Okay, maybe not. This is too much. This is too much energy. Start with this one. Alright, audio. It's not too loud, is it? Okay, then that's good. Okay. Got some better music on. And yeah. Okay. Put my this away. And also I got a mouse pad. I haven't really used a mouse pad for years, so I finally got one because I found one online that looks really cute. Isn't that cute? Isn't that a cute mouse pad? I love it. It's actually, if you look closely, it's actually pixel art. It's hard to tell from far away, but it actually is all pixel art, and it's a really charming little Kirby mouse pad. I love Kirby, so this has been my mouse pad now. Not that I like really needed a mouse pad, but it's nice to have, and it spices up my desk a little bit. You have a Kirby hoodie. I love Kirby. I think I have like this Kirby bag actually. I got in Japan. This is a little bit loud. Let me turn it down a little bit more. Okay. There we go, that's good. Okay. So let's get started. I do have a sketch to give myself a bit of an idea of what the shape should look like. And I also have a 3D model that one of my friends gave me. Reference, because this is a bit of a weird shape for this plush. I haven't really done a bird plush before, so I had to figure out like the shapes. I've got a sketch. Let me show it to you guys first. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. We've got a bit of a sketch. I want it to kind of end up looking like this, so I did a sketch of what I think each of the faces is gonna look like. So, the head part is gonna be 4 quadrants. We're gonna cut it out in this sort of shape. And we have the front body panel along with this back panel, and then the bottom is gonna look like a teardrop, I think. I have to probably reference the 3D model that my friend Jay gave me, because this is all like I put out like all these like all these sketches in my head, like how they would look in a 3D way. Like it's a bit hard when it's like, I guess you're just cutting out of like shapes, so I'll have to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, it is a really cute bird. This is what I want to end up, like this little image in the bottom left. This is why I want to turn that into this. So yeah. Although I might have to do a bit of changes with these panels because of the way of like the pattern appears on the bird's body. Let's see. Because yeah, because it's got like a tuft of gray on its head. So I might have to change this up a little bit. The way I stitch things together. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit tricky actually, now that I think about it. I might have to simplify it a little bit. Because it's got some quite distinct markings on like gray markings on its head. Let me open up Blender as well real quick, so I can get a look at this 3D model. This is gonna be a little bit of a complicated thing, I think. Let me see. Let me look at the mesh again. So we're actually gotta do a bit of planning before I start cutting things out. I need to plan things out a bit. Let's see. So I think I'll cut the head out. Yeah. This is, yeah, okay, you know what, maybe I should just do what I do best and get cutting and see if it just works out. I will keep this 3D model in my back pocket though. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's just get started. Okay. Let's see here. So how does ranked doors work? Is it literally just like I need a Sharpie. Is it like is it just like a leaderboard where like you have to fight to get to the end as quickly as possible compared to other people, or like do you have to like fight other players while you're playing doors, or what? Okay, let's see. Okay. I think I'll start with two two of each panel, and then I'll like figure it out from there. So there's gonna be 4 head panels. I'm gonna start with two grays, 2 white, and then figure out the patterning from there. Let's see. Let's draw out our patterns here. Oh, why is there a bunch of fabric on my... Okay. Okay. Let's see. So it is gonna be a pretty stout head. I probably want to make it a bit round as well. So let's see. I'm just gonna eyeball all of this, basically, which is what I do best, I think. Something like that, I think. You make it a bit bigger. Okay. Let's try that. Where is my scissors? There we go. Scissors. Alright. where you have to get fast-paced things at the people who get interested about the long distance, getting points at the opening doors and going and hitting people with props. So basically, like, you just get to the end, but you also have to fight other players to get to the end as well, as fast as possible. Like, you can literally fight the other players, huh? I guess I kind of got it right, then. Like, doors, but it's like, it's Fall Guys. Okay. Is the gun. They just give you a gun? You know what? I shouldn't be surprised. Okay. I'm gonna try to get this right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of just eyeballing this because I don't really know, like, I don't really know how this is gonna fit together. I haven't made a prototype yet. This is basically gonna be the prototype, so this might take me a couple tries to get all the shapes right for this. I hope it comes out looking good. The problem with, like, the hardest part, honestly, about making plushes is basically because you have to take a complex 3D shape and turn it into a mesh, or turn it into like into a net. Like, you know how in like preschool, you like, well, not preschool, like elementary school, used to do like these things where like you would take a 3D shape and then you turn it into a net, like a cube, and then turn it out into a 2D shape. Yeah, you kind of have to do this with like these figures, like these complex things. And I don't know, I've never made a plush quite like this without by scratch, and it's because it's very rounded. It's gonna be a bit complicated, but I think I've got the shapes down. Well, it'll be a bit complicated from my level of experience. Okay. I think that'll end up being a pretty cute head once you... Okay, yeah, so we're gonna make 4 of these and see how that works out. Borb? Yeah, we're making a Borb. Hi, Black Cat, welcome. Hello. Sewing tutorial. I mean, honestly, I have... Remember the other, like... I can show you guys. So the other plushes I made for Plum and Jay, I actually have myself a little guide that I made, a little net guide that I made to make them more consistently. So I might I don't know, if people like my sewing things, I could like cut this, I could like make an official template for these plushes for people to make themselves. So honestly, this could be like a tutorial, not just for you guys, but also for myself, for later. Hello, Black Cat. I'll put this paper away. Oh my gosh, I think I actually just remembered. I wanted to do like a handwriting stream, where like, you know, like in like first grade or kindergarten, when like you have like those books that do like the that have like, so you can practice like writing letters. I think I wanted to do one of those because my handwriting was pretty awful growing up, and I kind of want to improve it. Oh god, which side was which side again? Okay. You're the right. You're the upside. Okay, I gotta remember that. Handwriting. Yeah, my handwriting sucked too. I spent like a bit of time at the very beginning of my college career to make it look better, and it's gotten pretty good, but it's starting to deteriorate again. So I need to take some more time to make it good again. Sticker. I use also for stitches. I actually handwriting is borderline cursive. Yeah, I changed my handwriting to be like near cursive when I like basically cursive when I like, it's like a mix between print and cursive when I got out, because it's like, it's very Phantom Thief, you know, to do something like that, have like a very neat sort of handwriting. But I don't really like the way it looks. I think it's a bit jank, so I think I might want to try to improve it again, but we'll see. That could be that's definitely a stream idea that I have. Also, for stitches, I use basically just 2. I use blanket stitches and ladder stitches. Blanket stitches for the inside of plushes, like for the main body of the plush, and then when you're closing up a stitch, and you just like, you'll see later, but like basically what you do is that you sew inside out first, and then you want like before you close up the last hole where you can on the plush, you turn it like you put the outside back out, and then use a ladder stitch, because a live stitch looks better from the outside. It's weird. I'll try to demonstrate once I get to sewing, but yeah, I learned all of my sewing plushes stuff from a YouTube channel called Goomzilla when I was like a little kid back in like elementary school and middle school. I watched like these Goomzilla plush videos, and some of their videos they made sewing tutorials, and I followed along those sewing tutorials, and I got pretty good at making plushes, which is where my experience kind of comes from. So yeah, I made some Mario plushes. I made a Yoshi one, I made a Toad, and stuff like that. So those were really helpful, I think. Also, yes, I have played Celeste. I actually played it on my channel. So you can go watch that playthrough if you want. I think there's probably still more extra game stuff for me to do, but I think I finished the game. I think I finished the main campaign, if I remember correctly. Oh, I finished the main campaign for the most part. There's plushies I need to finish. Yeah, I've been sitting on this commission for like 6 months at least now. So I figure I'm actually probably more longer than 6 months. I think it's been like maybe like 7 months. But I really need to get it done before the end of the semester. So but we're getting to it now. So that's good. Sewing is nice and fun, though. And speaking of, like, Celeste, I don't know, made me think of Hollow Knight. I did, like, one playthrough of Hollow Knight on my channel once. I know that there's, like, multiple endings. There's more content you could do after you finish, like, the first playthrough, but I never got around to it. Just because I, like, already streamed it, like, multiple times on my channel. Like, I streamed it, like, I think it was, like, one of the first long series I did, and I don't want to have it take more time on the channel because I can only have so many streams per week. And honestly, I've kind of made a mistake right now because I have so many long series things that I've been doing that I haven't finished. I haven't finished Echoes of Wisdom, I haven't finished Another Crab Treasure, I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, I haven't finished Pokemon Ruby, although I kind of need to grind for that one. I haven't finished, and then right now I have ongoing is Pokemon X, Dream Team, and Majora's Mask 3D. And I actually didn't finish Superstar Saga either. So I have a bunch of games I need to finish on stream, but I just didn't get around to them because they stopped being relevant. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of those weren't relevant in the first place, but okay. At the top. At the top. And you're at the top. Okay. So we have our 4 panels right here. Gonna fit together like this. Okay. Those should all fit together like this. Now I just need to think. How do I fit this pattern of the bird's head onto this? Because it does have a distinct pattern on its head that I should probably try to nail down. Yeah. Let's see. What I think I can do is that I can probably cut out the bottom of this and replace it with a white strip for these two. Yeah. Is that with a white strip? And then it's got an additional like white strip at the top of its head. Yeah, I'm trying to get the plumage right, which is gonna be tricky. I think probably for the top of this one, I can replace a bit of it with black. I think that would be good. And then in the gray part, I can probably replace a little bit with white as well. Yeah. Okay, so let me try to map this out in my head. Let's see. This is gonna fit together like this. Let's see. Yeah, well, luckily this isn't gonna be as complicated as I thought it was gonna be. I might also want to replace like a strip of this to be gray as well. Just have the gray extend a little bit forward. It's gonna make it more complicated though. Let's start with the black. That'll be the easier part. Let's see. So this is the bird's face. And I need a black strip on top. Then it'd probably be something like this. So let's say, here's my Sharpie. This would be the bad side. So let's see here. Something like this, I think. Wait, no. You're the bad side. You're the side. You're the right side. Okay. Yeah, okay. So something like this, I think. And then maybe I'll fix my sketch again. I put it all the way down. You know what? Yeah, I think I will take okay. I think I'll okay, here's what I'll do. I think I'll take yeah, I'll take this section and replace that with gray. Just to bring it up the blue a little bit forward. I'll take and then I'll make this into a black section. Okay, and I'll have to mirror it on this side too. Okay. So this will be another gray section. Replace that with gray. Replace this with another black, like black plume. So I'll just color that in black. Okay. This is the side that that's not going to be showing, so it's okay. Yeah, it does kind of look like a guitar pick. Are doing any other art things? Well, I like sketching. I've been actually working on. I think you probably saw when I did did that art for you, Black Cat. But yeah, I've been practicing art in my free time for a bit. It's been fun. I've been practicing digital art for like the past year or so, just in my free time. Just something that's like a little fun thing to do. I've been getting good enough at it. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I decided I was like on a whim. I was like I just like was looking up through Twitter and I was like, oh, their birthday's coming up. Well, I think everyone deserves fan art because you're the. So I was like, well, this is the person who does the most fan art for me. I might as well make a little bit of fan art for them because I think everyone deserves some fan art. So I was just like, this will be a nice little thing to do. Program do you use? Medibang Paint. It's a free program. It has ads, but I just get rid of the ads by not using Wi-Fi. I'm a poor college student, so I don't have money to pay for money to pay for that. Made another one. Did you already post it, or like did I? I didn't miss it, did I? Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So replace that with black, and then it's posted. Okay, well, someone's speed. Okay. Okay, let me see here. So what we're gonna do? Well, I'll have to go look at that after the stream. Maybe I'll do it right now. Let me just. Sorry, I'm locking in. So I just wanna get this done because I'm I'm gonna lock in a little bit. Okay, we'll cut that out there. So this section, okay, so this section here is gonna be gray, and then it's gonna get complicated real quick. And then for this section, there's a little bit of a white streak. Maybe actually that white streak, there's a white streak above the eye, but that might actually be better to do after I do the eye. It might just be better if I sew it on. So yeah, no, I think we're not gonna bother with that. And then for the gray sections, the head's gonna get complicated real quick, but I think the rest of the body will be fairly simple. Okay, let's see. For the bottom of you, we're gonna make, yeah. So the bottom of you, we're gonna do about like right there. This part is gonna be white, and I need to cut that off and replace it with a white strip. And then the same thing with this section as well. Da, 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 da. Okay. Replace that with a white strip right there. Okay. Good cutting. Okay, let me also take a look. Oh my god, wait, I didn't see it. It didn't show up under my... It didn't show up under my, Oh my god, I didn't even see it. It didn't show up under my, under my art tag because, I think because it was, like, tagged or something? Wait, this is actually really... This is amazing. Hold on. Wait, this is actually so good looking. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Here, let me save it. Yeah, I think that spoiler maybe, I don't know why. It just didn't show up on the fan tag. Guys, this is so good. This is amazing. Thank you, Black Cat. Oh my god. This is the light. Okay. The lighting effect is so good. Oh my god. This is awesome. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, it's okay. I mean, we went through these, so it's all right. This is so good. I struggle a lot with like lighting, or like shading because I don't really know how to like do it. Oh my god, this is this is so good. Wait, is that the? Hold on. So we've got. Let me see the list of what we got. We have from doors. We have figure, seek, and screech. So that's figure over there on the left. Seek is the face, and then screech is I don't remember. And then we have identity fraud, Stan, Alice, and James. And then from pressure, there's Sebastian, Squiddies, As Your Friend, and Infestation. And then Roblox Grace, Dozer, and Heat. I haven't played Roblox Grace. I don't think we played Grace, so I'll put that on the list now. This is so good. Wait. This is really good. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm sorry I can't recognize them all. I have to like go play them now. Oh my god. I have to get better at this. Beneath your skin. Your name is Fortune Tarnished? Oh my gosh. So painted with blood. This is so good. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Can I use this for like a thumbnail or something? I have to put this on like I have to like showcase this somewhere. That'd be so great for a thumbnail. You're drawing horror a lot. I think you did a really good job. I think the I don't know. I like the I don't know. It's just I like the dark feeling and like using like the great like the glow, like put. I don't know. Just the lighting effect is so well done. I it's I don't know what to say. I like it. It's great. It's so good. A veritable cast of just like just ready to kick my shit in. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm awkward at times. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So we got that, and then we go cut this out as well. A bird is this? It's this one, in the bottom left. So it's called a piping plover. It's also that GIF in the over here as well. Okay. So these will be grays, these will be whites, and then these will be blacks. So let's cut this out. Oh, I'm not talking. I'm just like I'm really trying to focus. I shouldn't. They can be pets. I don't know where they live. Maybe, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, maybe, I don't know. They are really cute though. So, hi Double Red, welcome. Chima and Naga. I don't know what that means, but hello. Hi. Okay, let's see. Alright. Hopefully that'll be good. Let's see. Okay. I need to cut these out of gray. It's hands. It is a bird. Yes, it is a bird. Alright. Rotate bird? I haven't heard of that. Bird. I'm not a bird. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of like I'm not like a big bird person. The person I'm making this for though is a bird person. So I don't they were the one who gave the bird to me to make. Okay. Let's see. Hi Double Red, welcome. I said hi, didn't I? I do that sometimes. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Okay. All I know is the JP one. I guess we could just like look up the English, whatever English name that ornithologists gave that bird. So let me bring this closer to myself so I can get a better cut. Let's see. I think this is a better one. the piping plover, apparently North American brig, found someone on gravel beaches. Okay. It's got that gray coloring, so I guess that makes sense. To blend in with like gray. Wait, I just realized, can I just use these for this part? Maybe. And I just cut them out. I don't want to though. Okay. It could be wrong size pieces, so we'll see. Okay. Just cut another one of these real quick. Sorry, I'm locking. Oh, sorry. These are like, I'm like locking in the precision of these pieces. Oh no. Okay. So hi, Ethan. Welcome. Okay. Here we go. Also, Black Cat, before you posted the fan art, I did see like your your like Twitter post of being like, if you see this pointing emoji, no you don't, and I was like, I don't know what that means, but somehow I get the feeling that it's for me specifically. So I just like, I was like, okay, well thanks for the threatening. Okay, that's those pieces done. Let me just, okay, one of these. Okay, those on the side, and then, okay, let's take these and make the white pieces for these strips. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It'd be easier if I just cut out like a little rectangle. And then, okay. It'd be easier if I did this, and then put along that. Okay. Yeah. God, this is supposed to be a chatting stream, and now I've just like, I've stopped chatting. I think I want like, I'm so bad at chatting streams. This is why I always have like, whenever I try to do a chatting stream, I don't usually like doing like chatting streams, like by themselves, because I usually try to pair it with something like another activity, because I'm so bad at like chatting streams, honestly. Like I'm really bad at I don't know, I just feel like I'm really bad at chatting. Like when it comes to coming up with stuff on the spot, I'm like not that great, so I need like some sort of topic to hang on to. Now I'm just like, I don't know, I'm trying to focus a little bit. Because these are like more, these are pieces that are a little bit more precise to cut out, so I just want to make sure I get them right. Okay. Mostly on the East Coast. Okay. Are they like more? Because I haven't seen them like on the West Coast, so I would presume that they're mostly on the East Coast anyways. They live mostly on the East Coast. We can learn more about this bird that my friend wanted me to sew for them. Okay. These pieces. Let's put these to the side. And now let's cut out some black pieces too. Okay. So. Like the bigger one of these two. Okay. Okay. Get the sewing, or the cutting, I mean. Where am I? What? Oh. I'm so scatterbrained. I was just like, where the heck did I put my scissors? They're right there on my desk. I just put the felt over them. Object permanence, not my strongest suit, I see. Okay. There we go. Also, if you guys have any like more recommendations on games I could play, that'd be good. I think this is like, I guess the Roblox horror things I've started up doing a little bit. That's probably like the first like, I don't know. That's probably like the first really like viewer with viewers things I've done before, because I don't know. I've always just sort of been like, I don't think I have enough viewers to like have games that I could play with viewers. So like having I thought Roblox horror would be good because it's like I can play it by myself, but I can also play with viewers if I want. And also like I feel like this is a bit too thin. Well, let's figure it out when we get there. And I don't know, like I think it's been fun. Okay. Relaxing the horror on Roblox. Also, like I just thought of like Roblox horror games because I know there's a lot like there's probably like more relaxing stuff you could do on Roblox, but like I don't know. I think I just want to do more horror games in general because that's something a bit out of my comfort zone, and I want to keep pushing myself out of my comfort zone when it comes to streams. Because honestly, I think like I've been doing streams for so long that like they're starting to get a little bit easy. So I want to try to like, you know, do something new with streams, I guess. Okay. Like try to change it up for me a little bit. Horror and being enforced being cooperate with others and the idea of Roblox anarchy chess. That's anarchy chess, great. Like buckshot, but it's blackjack. That just sounds a lot more luck-based. Okay. Also, what do you mean you want to see my face? You're looking at my face right now, see? Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Still fit in like this. Oh, it's paused. Yes, please. In my luck base, yeah. Roblox Uno. I've played Roblox Uno on stream before. That was. Did they've like renamed it a couple times, right? Like when I first played it, it was unofficial, like Uno unofficial, and then the second time we played it, it was like what? It wasn't unofficial anymore. It was on a what was it? I don't remember what it was called. But it was something different. And then I looked over when like the other day and it was called like Loco Official, something like that. I don't know. It keeps changing names. I think it's confusing. Okay. Start with the white pieces. So I think I'll sew on you first. So this here. Where is it here? Yeah, so this here. And then so let me sew these on first. So yeah, okay. Let's see. Great, okay. Where's my sewing kit? Here it is. Okay. Hereby copyright. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for that comment on my hand. I don't know. I kind of turn my brain off whenever I get like hand compliments. Not like because I hate you guys, but like it's so weird how often people like compliment my hands. It's weird. I don't know. Like I get compliments on my hands like not frequently, but also like not infrequently, and I'm just like, okay, cool, thanks. Like I'm like I don't know. I think it's a bit creepy. Not creepy, but like I think it's a bit weird. But I mean, I don't know. I'm also just not great at taking compliments, so I don't know. It's just sort of weird when people are like, "Oh, your hands are so pretty." I'm like, cool, thanks, I guess. Okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. Regretovator is kind of calming in a Regretovator? Is that like a psychological horror type of thing? I don't know. I think that's weird. Yeah, chat, you're weird. No, I'm kidding. I don't think you guys are weird. I mean, certainly not weirder than me. So, I mean, you guys might be you guys, I don't know. I don't know you guys, but I'm like literally a VTuber. You can't be weird. I'm the one streaming. I can't be weirder than you guys. Roulette with elevator? What the heck? Dead rails. I should like take notes. Like on what to play. So Regretovator, Dead Rails. Is Dead Rails like what? What is Dead Rails? Like Minecart? Like an on the rails shooter? Like, or not like on rails, like horror game? I don't know. Elevator with floors are all random. I just remembered. I should play Hospital 666 with some friends. Oh my god! Wait, I have to ask Vic if he wants to play Hospital 666 together. Wait a second. I totally just remembered. Zombie apocalypse on a train. That sounds like a cool premise. Okay. Even in the zombie apocalypse, you still have to get to work on time on a train. No, I'm kidding. Are these in Roblox or are they like their own standalone games? I guess just a quick Google search would tell me my answer. But yeah, I've been wanting to like push my boundaries a little bit when it comes to streaming. So I've been wanting to be a bit more open to other things because I mostly just do Nintendo streams. So I thought like Roblox would be a good starting point. There's an Exit 8. There's Exit 8 on Roblox. I can play more Exit 8 stuff on stream. Actually, we did play yeah, we played Platform 8. We could do Exit 8. We could do yeah. Platform 8 actually like genuinely unnerved me. I remember that like like cuz it wasn't I was thinking of something else. I think I was thinking of the Chilla's art game that was on. Yeah, I think I was thinking of like the Shinkansen like horror game that was like Exit 8 that Chilla's art made, but it wasn't that one. So I basically went into a game that I thought was I basically bought the wrong game and played it on stream. And I was like, wait a second, this is not a good idea. Or like because I wasn't expecting after Platform 8 what I was like seeing on the I didn't know anything about the game because I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting a different game. So then I was like, I kind of just went out and was like, oh shit, wait, this isn't the right game. And that actually made it more frightening, but also like a better experience, I think. A paraphobia. Actually, I guess we could do like, I have Escape from the Backrooms, I think. We could maybe do that? If people would be interested in playing that one together. One of the Backrooms games. I played a couple Chilla's art games, but not too many. Mainly because I like a lot of Chilla's arts games. I like inadvertently ended up watching other people play them. Mainly Corey Kenshin, I think. But other YouTubers I already watched play Killer's art games, so I don't really play them because they're like, since I already know the jump scares the jump scares that are coming, because I've seen them on YouTube. I don't think it's gonna be as fun if I play them. So, because my reactions like aren't gonna be genuine. So, yeah, I've been wanting. I think probably since Me-Side, I think I've been wanting to do more horror games, just to like push myself out of my shell a little bit more, you know, and like get yeah, just to like push my comfort zone and spice up things on stream, because I usually just do comfortable Nintendo games and such. Yeah. So is a Paraphobia like just like a Backrooms like game, or is it like literally Backrooms? I guess if it was literally Backrooms, it'd probably have Backrooms in the name. It's V. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna get an answer for that question. Secret. Okay, cool. I won't know then. Wait, if you think about it, Pressure and Doors were kind of like the back rooms, so I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do in Roblox, which is nice because I think because I'm a poor college student, and I don't know. I think so having like access to free games that I can play on stream is always nice, or games that won't cost me money, which is why I probably end up doing a lot of 3DS games, because I already own a lot of. I have a pretty large library of DS and 3DS games, so they don't really cost too much. Right? Yeah, it was the greatest Penguin Heist of all time. Oh god, I keep forgetting about those. I should do that too. You're right, Double Red. I'm casually screaming on my side of the store. During Door and Pressure. I have, you know what? I didn't think about what you guys probably sounded like on your side. I'm kind of glad that there isn't like in-game voice chat, because I feel like that'd be weird. I mean, honestly, I try to turn off in-game voice chat whenever I play like online games, because I don't want I can't control what other people are saying in voice chat, so I don't want them to say something that's gonna get me like in trouble with YouTube. But I have no idea what you guys sounded like on. I never thought about it. I was like, I guess I think about it, it's like, were they just nice and calm, or were they screaming for their lives? It's glad to know that my viewers are screaming with me. We are not calm. Okay, fixing. Oh, my stitches didn't stitch all the way, so I'm just pulling it to get that stitch down. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this one's like wants to get stuck, huh? Okay. There we go. That's probably good. What's up the burner phone for that one? Well, I can't, because my burner phone is my iPhone that I use for tracking. And so if I'm streaming with my iPhone, then I can't use my iPhone for other purposes. By the way, yesterday's Repo stream, my phone started out on the stream at like 20% battery. 2.5 hours into the stream, because it's plugged in my computer, it's being drip fed a little bit of power. It went down to 10% power, so it took 2.5 hours to go through 10% of its battery. And then we ended up going for 4.5 hours for that stream. So, lucky it held out. I think it was probably on like 3% power by the end of stream yesterday, because I forgot to plug it in. So real trooper. Okay. Yeah, that's decent enough. I just cut off the little end there. Okay. So, I don't know if I'm gonna get more than just the head done for this stream, but we'll see. Like that, okay. So this other part on. Let me just make sure I saw the right side on the right side. Okay. 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 Good sewing. This is also probably the worst way I could have done this. Like, I could have done this, but it's the simplest in my head to do this. Like patterning for the bird head. I probably could have just made the base head and then sewed extra layers on top of it, but I don't want to do it that way. Okay. 1, 2, and that's fine. I'm kind of chill on pressure. Well, even so, I don't really want to turn on voice chat. I actually didn't even know voice chat was an option in those games, but yeah, it is a bit weird. I've always been a bit wary when it comes to that kind of thing, because especially like if you like, for example, if I were to get like a stream sniper or someone like playing with viewers, it's it's like I don't know if like I necessarily want people like that I don't know to talk on my own streams. So, everything on the desk. Yeah, it's not a music video. It's Intergalactic Bound. It's one of my favorites. It was the theme song from Miku Expo last year. It's just like I guess sort of a precaution, I guess. I've always been a bit like wary of it, so it's like on one hand I do want to interact with my chat, obviously because I'm talking to you guys, but I think at some point too much interaction is a bit much, because at what point do you like, especially once you get bigger, at what point do you start like, is too much interaction beginning to invite like parasocial behavior? So I don't want to. I've always been a bit wary of that, and I've always been trying to be like respectful of like other people, because like I mean obviously I don't know you guys personally, you guys don't know me personally, and there should be a bit of a boundary. So I don't know, it's just I guess it's something you have to figure out. I don't know. I don't know if it's really something I have to worry about right now, considering how small of a channel that I am. Not that I ever like plan on getting becoming a big channel. In fact, I think I'd actually like paying $5 to get a thing of Skittles and a cold beverage. I love, I love like going out to like a convenience store at like 5 a.m. Actually, not like 5 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I was like something like that, like in the middle of the night, and like just getting something like a snack and a drink. That's my favorite thing to do. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I guess I'm not really a big channel, so I have the opportunity that I can like interact and talk to chat and like, you know, respond to individual messages right now. But I don't think I like ever really want to become a big channel, honestly. Like, I think if I ever got too big, if for whatever reason I ended up getting too much attention, I might honestly like quit. I don't know. That kind of like, the idea of going viral kind of scares me actually. Your login rewards. I forgot to get my, I don't know, I keep forgetting to do like my dailies and stuff. I need to go to Marvel Rivals and do my login reward. I haven't done like my Genshin and Honkai Star Rail dailies in a while. I haven't got black licorice. Probably when I was like a little kid. I don't really like licorice. It's not that great. I don't know. Maybe I've just had bad licorice, but it's never tasted that great to me. Yeah, I play Marvel Rivals in my free time. I've logged like 40 something hours in it so far. I mainly just play Penny. Like, I think whenever I play video games that have like different playstyles, I end up solo maining a single character or something like that. So I've kind of been a solo Penny main. And I've logged like a lot of hours into like, I don't know. I played it a decent amount. I played way more in the beta, but. I don't know. Black licorice is a bit I don't know. Licorice is in general. I just don't really like it. But I also wasn't that big of a fan of sweets when I was younger, and I also like maybe I just didn't have any good licorice when I was a kid. That's an option. No idea. Right. Let's see. Alright. How long have I been streaming? Has it already been like an hour? It feels like 30 minutes. Sometimes streams go by slowly, sometimes they go by really quickly. I don't know. It does not feel like it's been an hour. It's over an hour already. I don't know. Eating a lemon over licorice. Don't say that. You're gonna make me want to like eat licorice. 75 minutes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. I should say an hour. I say over an hour, but Sometimes I feel like I have some like I do some of the weirdest stuff to other people with food. Or like I have like some weird food takes, like food preferences. Like for example, like with lemon. Like sometimes when you go to restaurants, they give you like a lemon slice to like flavor your food. I actually like flavoring my food with with lemon juice. So I end up just taking a bite and eating the lemon slice that they give me. And then when it comes to like shrimp, usually you're not supposed to eat the tail or the shell of the shrimp, but I just eat the whole thing. Like I eat the shell just because I like that part of I think the shell's actually the best. I don't know, in my opinion, I like the shrimp shell more than I actually like the shrimp meat. I don't know, I do some weird things. Sometimes I feel like I'm kind of an unassuming person, and then like sometimes I do things that make people go like, what the fuck? Lemon with or without the shell? I could go with the shell. I mean, I haven't tried it with the shell that much, but I could go with the shell. Okay. That's one panel. That's another panel done. So put them together like this. That should give us a bit of our pattern. That, like so. We can sew that up like that. Let me reference. I don't actually. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I've had kiwi before. I don't think I've actually eaten kiwi. Yeah, no, I don't think I have. I'm not I don't know. I don't think I'm a kiwi person, really. Actually, I can't say that. I've never had kiwi. So I don't know if I'm a kiwi person. Okay. I'm referencing my drawing real quick. Let me see something. Maybe I made this too long. See how these fit together. It's gonna be a bit scuffed now that I'm looking at it. But that's exactly how we do things here, so that's fine. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do here. Cut out a little bit of a thicker piece again. Making some on-the-fly changes. Okay, let's see. Okay. Supposed to also be a gift. This one was another commission, technically. Although, because it took me so long, I might just end up giving it to my friend for free. We'll see. I'm not gonna ask him for payment, but if he asks, then I'll tell him it was $50. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I could use the money from a commission right now, considering the Switch 2 is gonna come out. I probably want to start like picking up with covers again, and like more projects for the channel. But I don't know. I don't like asking people for money. Like, even if I'm doing work for people, I don't like the idea of getting paid for some reason. Like, I just feel like it's like, I would rather they keep their money. Which is very, I don't know, very un-American of me. Very uncapitalistic, I guess. But, I don't know, man. We're taking a bit of a risk here. I don't know, it just feels weird, like, receiving money from people. It's like, on one hand, yeah, I do kind of need to keep myself afloat, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want your money, like... Okay. Which is honestly a bad mindset to have when running a business, but... I mean, this isn't really a business, but it might be someday. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, yeah, let me start sewing this together. Okay. Let me also get a new thread. Wait, hold on. I totally forgot. Where is it? Ta-da! I bought a pin cushion. I've like, for so many years, I just leave my my sewing needles like hanging around. I don't keep track of them, and then sometimes I usually end up having to like look around for them. I have a pin cushion now, so now I can keep track of my needles better, which is actually great because I think I was doing some sewing not too long ago, and then I actually lost one of my oh, this one already had white thread in it. Oop. Okay, whatever. We'll save that. I think I actually lost one of my sewing needles because there very well could be a sewing needle just on the ground of my dorm somewhere, just waiting to be stepped on, which is bad. But I mean, what am I gonna do? So this is the first time I've lost a sewing needle, I think ever, in like all my years. So for me to find in a few months, yeah, they're gonna have a field day with that. Whoever's coming in this dorm after me, I guess, after the end of this semester. But yeah, so my fault, but hey, what can you do? Maybe don't leave your sewing needles around. But yeah, I don't know. Dang it, I hopefully this is gonna be a lot better for keeping track of my needles because I'm so bad at keeping track of my needles. My sewing needle on top of one accident. Oh my god. That sounds painful. Or like, did it poke you? I don't know. Actually, I don't know, being stabbed by a sewing needle isn't that bad because of how thin they are. They don't really like, they hurt, but they don't draw a lot of blood, which is good. Hi, Brooklyn. Soldier, welcome. This guy in it is observant. Yeah, I'm gonna warn them. I was like, hey, there is a sewing needle on the ground somewhere. Good luck. Unless I get this dorm again next year, but we'll see. I think I've stabbed myself with the blunt end of the the non-sewing part of end of a sewing needle a couple times. Actually, I won't like. Unless you guys really want me to, I'm not gonna describe the story because I don't want to gross people. I don't want to like freak people out. It's not like a freaky story, but like I don't want to say it because I don't want people who are like queasy to like. I don't know. I don't want to like gross. Yeah. I just don't want to like turn off people. I guess I don't know. You may not have the needle on the floor. I don't know where it is, honestly. It could be behind my desk for all I know. Okay. Let's see. Also, I've never used a thimble, so I don't even know like what thimbles are for. All I know thimbles for are like there's a thimble piece in Monopoly. That's the only thing I know to use them. That's the only context I've like seen a thimble in. I just don't use thimbles. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it always could be worse, I guess. For hardened material to push the needle through. Oh yeah, I will say though that one time I pushed the needle through my finger, into my finger. It was because I was trying to sew some very tough cloth with a regular sewing needle, which was definitely not what I was supposed to do. I quickly found out that was a bad idea. It was also in the middle of class. I was in like the middle. I guess I'm telling the story now. I was like trying to sew sew up my backpack a little bit, but backpacks are made of kind of rugged material. So, yeah, that happened. It was the middle of class. I didn't make a big fuss about it though. I just kind of, it's not like it went through my finger. It like just went into my finger a little bit. So I just pulled it out and then I always was like, arrow out, but like I don't think I didn't go to the nurse's office, and I also didn't disrupt the class, so. Baby Curtis. This wasn't Baby Curtis. I was in high school. This was like, I think this was like 10th, 11th grade. I wasn't a baby. And it's not like I don't know, I just like had a sewing kit in my backpack, I think. I mean, unless you count like 15, 16-year-old me to be a baby, but. Boy Scouts are always prepared. I was a Boy Scout, yeah. That is like one of the things that you say in Boy Scouts of like a scout is always prepared. So, And you know what? I was prepared. I don't know why I kept a sewing kit in my backpack though, now that I think about it. Keep a sewing kit in your car? Honestly, I should like design a I should keep a sewing kit on me. Especially when I go to conventions and stuff. That'd be a great way to like fix a cosplay on the fly. Although it is a bit I will say, since I don't have a sewing machine, doing all of your sewing by hand is it's a bit of a time-consuming process. And sometimes I wish I had like a sewing machine to make a couple things faster, but when it comes to making plushes, honestly, everything is so, like, especially on small scale plushes, you kind of want to do everything by hand because the parts are so small that you don't really want to do it by with a sewing machine, really. They're not big enough for a sewing machine. Cash for small cosplay repairs. I'm not gonna like camp out in like the cosplay repair like stop in a convention, fix people's cosplays, and then demand money like those people who like in like on like New York who like try to like rush in or like with people taking pictures and then demand and then like in like Times Square and then like demand that they pay them, like gaslight them into paying them. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, and then we'll take one of these gray pieces and sew it on. Okay, the Exodia. I'm not gonna scam people to give me money so I can buy a model kit. That's that's a whole new level of low. You gotta remember, I'm a phantom thief, and phantom thieves are honorable thieves. Okay. Ridiculous people. Do you like musicals? I can't really say for certain. I haven't really been to musicals, so I don't really know. I liked watching the school plays that my middle school would put on, but I wouldn't really. I don't know about musicals. I haven't really seen musicals really. Check out new gray pieces. These now don't fit my things. Let me draw this out real quick. Did I just put my sewing machine? Okay, hold on. I have to remember that I have a pin cushion now. I should remember to put these here. There we go. Put them into the pin cushion so I don't lose my sewing needles. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let's cut this out. Yeah, I know my sister likes musicals. She's been putting on like, whenever I hang out with her, she's been putting on like musical like, soundtracks in the car, on her car radio. Like there's this one that's like a play that has like a musical that hasn't come out, but like one that someone's been like, I don't know, that someone's like written and got like the music commissioned. I guess it's of like. I guess it's like Odysseus, an Odysseus musical soundtrack, like a theoretical musical or something like that. I don't know. And she's been listening to it. At least whenever I come home, I hear her. She puts it on the radio. So. Is that just now? Okay, yeah. So I figured it was popular. So okay, cool. Yeah, great. That one. Epic the Musical, is that what it's called? Okay. Well, in that case, if that was what you were referring to, then yeah, I guess I've listened to the songs in that one. So yeah, they're pretty good, honestly. The singers did a great job. But they did a pretty good job, honestly. In that one. I don't remember what it's called, but I just remember the songs in it. Great, so like one of the two musical soundtracks I've probably listened to. Great, I'm in the know, I guess. In case anyone else heard it. I don't remember the songs off the top of my head. Because I only listened to them because my sister put them on the car radio. And that was like, what? When I was back for last winter and then probably last summer as well, or however long it's been out. I think it's probably, but yeah. So I haven't listened to it that much, but I did listen to some of it, so. I mean, honestly, the Greek mythology, like the Odysseus and stuff, they're probably performed as like plays in Greece like when they were published, because they are like stories and stuff. So I mean, I guess they're just reviving the art, I suppose, like of how they were how these stories were originally meant to be told. One must imagine Sisyphus singing and dancing. You know what? If I was pushing up a rock, for like 3,000 years, I'd have to do something to stim, you know? To stimulate myself. Ow! Okay. Alright. Although, I will say, what was it? Odysseus' brother, whoever opened up the wind bag, he's just freaking like, dude, they were almost home. You did not have to, like, they literally told, the gods literally told you, do not open up the bag. You couldn't have, like, waited until you got to shore, man. Like, you basically fucked over everyone on that ship. Man, come on. Like, come on. And then you blame Odysseus for it? Like, come on, dude. You're the one who opened up the wind bag, and then who dissipated the gods, opened up the wind bag, and then got everyone stranded, and then you blame your Odysseus. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, don't wait, I'm good. I just picked myself for a second. That was a bit of an overreaction. See? I'm not bleeding. So we're good. Although sometimes I just do find like random like dried blood on like my skin sometimes. And I'm like, where the frick was I bleeding from? Usually it's because I nicked myself when I was probably shaving or something like that. Although sometimes I'm just like, I don't know where this came from. Like, I was born to open bags, so Odysseus fucking the bag in proximity to me. Yeah, it's like, you know me, it's your fault for not. It's like, no, it's like, that's not how that works, dude. It's like the gods. It's like the gods were not. If I was not born to open bags, then the gods would not have invented bags. Like, yeah, dude was so, oh god, it's so Odysseus did not deserve the flack for the actions of his crewmate. Like, goddamn, was it his brother? I don't remember. I don't know. This was a conversation that my sister was having with like one of her friends because they were listening to the musical. She was like, "Yeah, no, this guy was an idiot for opening up the bag." Called Keep Your Friends Close. And your enemies closer. I think I remember that one. It sounds vaguely familiar. Like I said, I haven't listened to it enough to recall it off the top of my head. But it sounds vaguely familiar. Okay. It's gonna be such a weird thing, I guess, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay. At least I'm in the loop with something. Usually I'm out of the loop with a lot of things because I don't like look at the news, or Twitter and stuff. So typically, like, I feel like people know a lot more than me because like, I don't, I don't like know stuff, but glad to know I'm in the know for this one. Is that musical gonna come out, or is it just like gonna continue like being in musical hell and not being produced? Like, So I probably should have used gray thread for this part now that I think about it, but it's fine. The concept album, I don't know if it'd be on the stage, has animatics though. Animatics, really? Yeah, that's what they said, like a conceptual musical, yeah. Well, it got really popular as a soundtrack, so maybe they'll have success making it. I hope they do. Whoever wrote it, I hope they have success. Musical laws are really weird though. It's like, because, I don't know, something about like musicals can't be reproduced on DVD. They can only, unless it's for like internal use, they have to, you only have to, they can only be shown like when it's being performed as a musical, and then whoever wants to do the musical has to get like some sort of weird permission from the creator of the music. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I wish they could have musicals on DVDs, but I guess having a musical on DVD would kind of, maybe it would like it might kill musicals because then people wouldn't go to live showings. They just watch some DVDs. I don't know. I'm not in the theater world. Although sometimes I wish I did theater as in high school or middle school. I'm not like, I think that would have been fun. Maybe I'd be a better streamer if I had. Although streaming has definitely improved myself in that kind of capacity for performing, so even if I'm not that great at it still, I've gotten a bit better at it. In fact, the musical is a musical on DVD. Does that count? I don't know. I don't know, musical laws, I just heard that musical laws are weird. I'm not entirely sure. Musical hell is, I mean, one way to put the situation of the Spider-Man musical? That's opposite. Musicals are by playwrights who always keep their copyright. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know there was a Spider-Man musical. I stick to choir so I can break my stage fright. You know what? Choir classes would have been really good for me. Like good singing practice. Not that I would have gotten into choir, I don't think. For being a streamer, but honestly, I think having done band and piano really helped with transitioning to singing for covers, I think. Since I do have some music experience. But I do need to practice a bit more because I don't practice singing nearly enough. And I've been thinking of doing another karaoke stream, but honestly, I haven't learned enough songs since last time to, I think, warrant wanting to do a karaoke stream. I don't know if you can see that, chat. Hold on. There is a thread right there. I did a stitch wrong. I don't think I've done that kind of mistake and not caught it in forever. What do I do about that? I guess I just cut it and hope it doesn't unravel, I guess. Oh my god, okay, well, that's kind of cringe. I think I just cut it and pray it doesn't unravel, I guess. A seam ripper? I don't have a seam ripper. Well, let's hope and pray that doesn't undo itself. Blanket stitches are pretty strong, but let me just hope and pray on that one. That's honestly not that bad looking, honestly. I think that'll come out pretty good. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I think that's gonna start coming together. That'll be a good little head, I think. Rocky Horror Picture Show is a DVD. Have I heard of Rocky Horror Picture Show? It sounds like vaguely familiar. Maybe I've heard about it in passing. I don't know. Like I said, I'm uncultured. Spider-Man Turn Out the Dark or something. It had a really interesting creative process. I wouldn't know anything. I'm not in the world of musicals. Although I guess now chat is gonna... I guess chat is now gonna suck me into the world of what musicals are like, so... Thank you. That they previewed for 6 months and disappeared because the actors kept getting injured? Well, if it's a Spider-Man musical, I guess all the acrobatic stuff. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? They should do a musical for Japanese Spider-Man. That would go hard. The Emissary from Hell. Japanese Spider-Man. I love Japanese Spider-Man. Grease watch along? Grease? What's Grease? Is it like... Have I heard of this? I don't know why. I hear Grease and I think of like greasers from like, you know, the greaser stereotype from like the, what was it, 80s, 70s, something like that? I don't know. The Death Note musical? Somehow I'm not surprised. I feel like I've heard of that. An old musical. Is it? Is it copyright free to watch? You just insulted some people. I don't know. I don't know. What did I say? I don't know. Am I wrong on the money? I could be thinking of something. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I don't know. Greasing the hair died out in about the 50s and 60s. Yeah, I want to say 60s, but like I wasn't like entirely sure, so I just bumped it up a little bit. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like... I think I'm like I don't know. I'm kind of like uncultured. Highest grossing musical film. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't... Like I said, I don't know anything about the musical world. So... Yeah, I don't know anything about the musical world. So... And I'm not afraid to say that, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm just learning things. We got close but lost out thanks to inflation. It's like, well, on technicality, inflation happened, so it wasn't really that impactful. It wasn't really as impactful. How old is Wicked the musical? I remember seeing ads for it when I was like in 5th grade. I think the first time I saw it was like when I went to New York and I saw like I went to New York and I saw like, you know, because Broadway is there, and I saw like ads on the side for like Wicked the musical in Broadway. I don't know. We didn't see it, but... Okay. I think like a year ago, the musical is older. Yeah, I'm aware that the musical is older. I know that the film is based on the musical. But I just don't know how old the... I just know that like I guess by standards now, by today's standards, like the musical is old. Like by times now, because it was like a thing when I was in like 5th grade, so which would have been like what, 10 years ago? So it's at least 10 years old from what I know. I guess I could just look it up, but I'm sewing, so I'll let chat look it up for me. Also, yeah, watch-along streams are just something I don't really want to do, because, I don't know, React content? I mean, maybe, like, if I ever get memberships, we could do, like, watch-along streams. I know Plum does that. But, like, I feel like that's not really, like, that, I don't know, I feel like a watch-along stream isn't very, like, interactive, I guess. And, I mean, honestly, like, yeah, I guess, I've been wanting to do more Project Zekai stream. I still play Project Zekai. In my free time, but I don't know, like React content and like watch along, it just seems too easy. And I guess we could do it, but I don't know. It's not something that I personally watch. That's not the type of stream that I personally watch, so maybe like I wouldn't watch. Maybe that's like it's part of the reason why. It's like I wouldn't want to like have my. I wouldn't want to put my viewers through a type of content that I wouldn't personally watch myself. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if people are interested in that kind of thing, but. It's just for the most part, like, I don't know. I feel like it's too easy, you know? Like, I don't want to... I just feel like it's not interactive, but maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys would be interested. Maybe in a watch-along stream. Also, ProjectArah just been hard to stream just because, like, it's kind of awkward. Like, you know, doing the Apple, like doing the screencasting to my computer, especially when I'm at the dorm on school public Wi-Fi rather than at home Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay. So I think, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so once we get this done, I think we'll probably have most of the head done, and then we can try moving on to the body. How long Ethernet cable to your dorm? No, I have an Ethernet cable right here. But the thing is that, in order to do the screencasting, which is how I would have to share my my phone screen to my computer, you need to do it over Wi-Fi, and like they both have to be connected to the same Wi-Fi. But I don't think the school Wi-Fi allows for yeah, it doesn't allow for both it just doesn't allow for like screencasting over Wi-Fi for some reason. Just probably because it's a public Wi-Fi, and then like if everyone was doing it, then anyone could like watch what you're screencasting. It's probably a security thing, but I don't know. It just makes it so that I can't do screencasting over Wi-Fi, and it kind of sucks. So yeah, I think this thread is not going to be long enough for what we have to do, so let's get a new thread. And I saw that I had some white thread from a different, some extra white thread from when I was doing another thing earlier, so I'll just use this. Try not to waste thread. So if I have like a good bit remaining after I'm done sewing, I usually save it for next time. Oh, I gotta cut the end. It's fraying. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. One. Two. By the way, since we have the Nintendo Direct, how do you guys, that's not Wario, that's Waluigi. He's been here the whole time. Every single time I do one of these handcam streams, I always have dancing Waluigi. Speaking of that, how do you guys feel about the, I guess, since I haven't streamed since they really announced the Switch 2 and the Nintendo Direct with everything, how do you guys feel about it? I don't know if I'm gonna buy a Switch 2, at least not right off the bat, because $450 is gonna be quite a big investment, especially for me right now, who is a college student that doesn't have active income. So I don't know if it'd be worth, if I can really afford it at the moment. And right now they haven't really like announced any like things, any like anything that would be like, I guess they haven't really announced anything that's like exclusive to the Switch 2 that makes me excited. Like, I think what got me, there's Kirby Air Riders, I guess that's pretty good, but it's like a mainline Kirby game. There's also the Forgotten Land like DLC, so there's like another campaign for Forgotten Land, which looks pretty cool. I guess they also have Pokemon, not Pokemon. I guess they do have Pokemon Legends ZA, but I meant like more like, because they have the GameCube, like what's it called? The emulation virtual console, whatever it's called. Nintendo Switch Online GameCube on the Nintendo Switch 2. Because they have that, some of the listed games are Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XY Gale of Darkness. I have expressed interest in playing those games. However, I don't know if I would, if I'm gonna get a Switch 2 to, I don't know if I'd want to like play those, because first of all I have to buy a Switch 2. Second of all, I'd have to upgrade my subscription for Nintendo Switch Online. But I don't know if I'd really want to play it unless they have Pokemon Home support for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and or at least XD Gale of Darkness, because that Psycho Boost Lugia is pretty tempting. But, and I know that they've on the 3DS they've introduced Pokemon Bank support for Virtual Console releases of the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games. So if they can do the same with the Nintendo Switch Online versions of XD Gale of Darkness, and I guess potentially Pokemon Coliseum, then I would be more interested. Then I'd be interested in that. But at the moment, I don't think I really want to. I don't know. It's tempting. Switch 2 is definitely a bit tempting, especially with the Kirby releases, and then potentially having a better experience with Pokemon Legends ZA. But I don't know if it's like worth the extra $450, really. I don't know. Plus the $80 game price tag. Like, I don't have that much money. I kind of want to preserve it for covers and other projects, but we'll see. I guess there is also a Mario Kart. Mario Kart, what's it called? Jumbo? Whatever. The new Mario Kart. The free roam looked pretty cool. The fact that you could just walk, run around it's basically an open world map and you could run around. That looked pretty cool. But I'm not like that big of a Mario Kart fan. I liked Mario Kart Wii a lot, but I didn't really play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I don't know my friends seem pretty excited about it, but I don't know if I'm personally that big of a Mario Kart fan that I would want to buy it for that game. I could be wrong. I did enjoy Odyssey a lot, despite not being that much of a Mario fan. But we'll see. I thought of ZA for the OG Switch to make it to look better. I hope they don't. I don't think Nintendo was that kind of company. But I really hope they don't do that. Mario Kart World. There we go, thank you. I'll keep up with Nintendo. It's okay, don't worry. I do. Also, Wario is like very old news, but still. Yeah, no, the new Mario character Wario, who came out in like, what, 1990s? Because Mario Land was on the Game Boy, so it was like the 90s that Wario was probably invented, I think. I don't know. Lance seems to be convinced that, not convinced, but he has like a little mini theory that there is gonna be a new Smash game. Or there's another Smash game because, what did he say? He said something like, it was like in Discord. Oh, what did Lance say? It was something like, every time they put out a Smash game, it's like, or like, every time they put out, every time they put out a Fire Emblem game or something like that, the Fire Emblem character either like gets into Smash a little bit after their game comes out, or they get put into Smash before the game comes out as like a crossover, like, as like a crossover thing. So maybe, as like his little mini conspiracy theory. So maybe if we get a Fire Emblem release, we're gonna get like extra, like another Smash game. Although I honestly don't know how they top Ultimate. Like, they'd have to do like Ultimate Deluxe like they did in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't think Sakurai has it, or Masahiro Sakurai has it in him right now. Because he works, you've heard his stories about, like, I don't know, you guys have probably heard his stories about, like, making the Smash games, but that man pushes himself so hard for the sake of Smash. He doesn't want to let other people make Smash games, like, because it was, like, his and, Iwata's, like, little personal, like, project, and he wants, like, to make sure the amount of love that he puts into it is is, like, kept in it. But he worked on it so hard, like, I think it was Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate that he worked so hard on it that he couldn't use a mouse anymore with his hand. He had to use a trackball because his hand was, he like injured his hand. I don't know. He works really hard, yeah. Shrek and Goku in a new Smash. Oh my god. But yeah, Sakurai, I don't think Sakurai has it in him to start working on Smash anymore. But and honestly, I don't really think I would want another Smash game. I don't know if they like could really top Ultimate. It really does feel like the culmination of the Smash series. Like how do you top Ultimate? I don't know. Super duper Ultimate Smash. I don't know. Need a breather for 3. Yeah, that man works himself so hard. I'm so grateful for the work he's put into the world. But geez, he needs to break. He works himself too hard. Also, yeah, there is Kirby Air Riders, which I'm pretty excited for. I mean, I'm not that excited for it because it's kind of just Mario Kart, but I mean, I'm always excited for Kirby. I love Kirby. Yeah, Sakurai works himself too hard. He needs a break, definitely. Yeah, I almost don't want another Smash game just for his sake. Like, he can't put that much work into another Smash game. The visuals with the line going up the line with the Smash logo. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there is a Smash game, but I just hope it's like a port or like basically like Smash Ultimate Plus, something like that. I hope Sakurai doesn't have to like lose years of his life on Smash again. And then also they just were like, oh yeah, wait, no, Metroid Prime 4, whatever it was called. That looked pretty cool. I might play that. I just need to play Metroid Prime in general. That looked pretty cool. I think I want to get more into the Metroid series, considering I have the original Metroid, but I've never completed it. I haven't really gotten into I haven't gotten that far into that game, anyways. And then I played through Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion, Metroid Fusion was on stream. So, yeah, I don't know, I think I want to get more to the Metroid games. I could play the 3DS Metroid game on stream. Actually, that might be one of the best ones for me to play next, because I played Super Metroid, and then after Super Metroid is Metroid Fusion, which was on the GBA, and then I think the 3DS Metroid game, it comes right after Fusion. So that might honestly be the best game for me to play next. Samus Returns. There we go. Samus Returns. I just remembered. Yeah, maybe Metroid or Samus Returns would be the next best game for me to play to get myself caught up on Metroid lore. And then after Metroid, and then wait, yeah, and then what else? Oh yeah, then they had Silksong reveal. Like they're just like, by the way, Silksong's coming out, and then I heard people talk about it. It's like, yeah, they just like casually dropped. Everyone was just like, it was like, yeah, they just casual. It was like going off of how they just so casually dropped Silksong. Like, that just seemed funny to me. I've only played one playthrough of Hollow Knight, so that was on like that was years ago on stream. That was like in my first year of streaming. Probably my first 6 months of streaming was when I played Hollow Knight. So maybe I have to revisit it, go play some extra playthroughs, go see the extra bosses that I know that are in there, stuff like that. But okay, you know what? I think this is gonna turn out pretty good. Casual Silksong drop. Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting it. They probably expected Silksong to get a bit more of a bit more respect, but I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I want to trim these a little bit. But they really did just casually, they really were casually just like, yeah, by the way, here's Silksong. Have fun. See ya. Okay. I'm gonna trim down the gray parts a little bit. Let's see here. There we go. I'll trim this one too. Okay. There we go. They gave it a quick 5-second clip in the lightning round of announcements. That would have been really funny, yeah. Alright. I didn't actually watch through the whole direct. I should probably sit down and watch through it, but let's get sewing. So I'm gonna try to get the head together. Let's do this. Let's do the main face first, I think. Who knows if anyone was really expecting Silksong that day, honestly. Like just to casually be like, yeah, 2025. Anyways, see ya. Is it gonna be console? Is it gonna be like Switch exclusive? Silksong? Is it not gonna come out on Steam or? Put out the name. Wait, how are you excited for the game if they didn't even put out the name of the game? I guess maybe it was like, oh yeah, this looked really good. Oh yeah, speaking of games, I think Shantae Risky Revolution, the GBA game, it should be coming out this month, I think. I think it should be start shipping this month. So I might start playing that on stream. I'm really excited because it's gonna be like, I'm probably gonna be one of the only people playing it once it ships into, once Risky Evolution ships, because it's gonna be the GBA game, right, for the Shantae series, like the new one. I'm probably gonna be one of the only people playing it because I have a way to stream the actual GBA cartridge. I mean, I'm sure people are gonna start streaming it because someone's probably gonna take it, upload the ROM for everyone, crack the game, upload the ROM, and then people are gonna start emulating it. But I don't know. I'm gonna be one of the first people to get who gets their hand on it to play it on stream because, to start making content on it because I have a GBA. I have a way to stream GBA games on my DS. Yeah. I've never played a Shantae game, but I think it's gonna be I don't know. This is gonna be my introduction, I guess, to the Shantae series. And it's gonna be really exciting because I'm gonna be on time for a new GBA game release, I think. If it gets to me in time. If the game manages to ship on time. I haven't heard back from Limited Run Games, but they said, like, they did put out an email at the end of January this year, that it should ship by this month. So hopefully it comes out soon. But I'm pretty excited for that. Okay. Okay. Bum bum bum. Here we go. Okay. Let's get this head sewn up, and I think that'll be most of the head done. The tricky part is gonna be the body, but at the very least, I think the body isn't gonna have as much of this color separation. It might. Actually, I might get this plush done in about 2 streams. Actually, now that I think about it, as long as I get all the shapes right on the first try. Hopefully, I won't have to make a second version of this plush. But it's not that complicated. I think now that I'm sewing it together, it's not actually that complicated to make. So, you got a head in the sewing. I guess. You're so right. Okay. Okay. Set this up. There. And it's gonna be a bit obvious that I've used white threading on the black section right there, but I think it'll be fine. I don't need to switch to black thread for a little bit and then switch to gray thread. I think it's okay. Hold on. My thread has tied itself into a knot. I need to fix that. How goes the... It does go the... Hi, Jay. Thank you. The guy. It's going, you know. We're almost done with the head. That's the hi to Jay. He helped me make... I made the plush for him last time. Last plush I made was for him. And then now... He helped me out a little bit by helping me 3D model the plush that we're making for today. So I could get the shapes all right. Dun dun dun. Oh god, okay, yeah, my thread is... Ugh! I hate when this happens. Okay, hold on, give me a sec. Doing God's work? He's not doing God's work, he's doing my work. Or he's helping with my work. I mean, unless I'm God, but I mean... You know what? Yeah, we can call it God's work, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Just casually pray to God, like, hey, can you give me... I need something for this commission. Can you help make like a 3D model for me? And God's like, I got you. Okay. What the heck? I don't think I can undo this knot. Whatever this knot has. Like, okay, let's just hope that works out. I'll just do another stitch here just in case. It's not that tight. Love to help. Thanks, Jay. Okay. There we go. we go. Wait, nope, I need to end off this. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Here we go. And this is gonna be our face for the bird plush. Okay. Okay. Good start, I think. Okay, yeah. I think that's a good start. The rest of it goes just as well. Okay. And then, yeah, so we'll end up getting this little, like, round head little shape. That'll be pretty cute, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be a pretty cute little head. It'll be pretty stout, too. So, good. I think I got the proportions for this head right on the first try. Which, I hope I did. That's gonna be great for me. Then I gotta basically put on the eyes, the little beak and stuff. So that'll be good. Okay. Alright. Let's get this back part sewn up as well. And then I think we're probably gonna keep the two halves of the head separate while I make the body to make it easier to sew on. To sew on the head to the body. That was unexpected. Well then. That's unfortunate. A clip I had. No, I'm fine. A little hook I had on the wall has just pulled itself off for no reason, out of nowhere. It's been on there for like a couple months, and it took some of a little bit of the paint with it. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh well, okay. I'm fine. My bag is fine too. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but I guess it's okay. This little hook, it's like one of those command strip things. So it's okay. The person who was in this dorm room before me last year, I like literally right next to my command strip, where I put my command strip is another like portion of like the wall paint that has come off because they put a command strip there and that one fell off. So maybe I'll just have maybe like in like 5 years after a bunch of people, there's gonna be a line of like command strips that have like the dorms. They do. It's just like, it doesn't bother me, so it's fine. Yeah, I think it adds a bit of charm actually. I don't really mind that it's there. In fact, it's probably my responsibility to like, you know, check that in and be like, hey, you should fix that. But also, I don't know if they put it on the RAs in my college to check the dorms afterwards, because I think after you move out, they require you to fill out a room condition form. So you can like fill out a form to be like, hey, this is the condition that my dorm is in after I'm leaving it. I think I forgot to like do my room condition form last year though. So, and maybe the year before that. Like college dorms work. I mean, you're kind of on the money though. I think it's probably a bit of the RA's responsibility, but oh well. It is also my responsibility to like, you know, since I'm living in here and the RAs can't like, you know, come into my dorm whenever they want and like take a look to be like, hey, you should repair this. It is kind of on the residents' responsibility to report if anything needs to be fixed. There are definitely a couple things that I've put off putting in like a request to fix form. Because I mean, like, I am supposed to, like, you know, I'm living here. It's my responsibility to take care of it. It'd be like, FBI open. FBI open up! Yeah. I mean, sometimes they are. I only have to get, like, a noise complaint. You know, I've never gotten a noise complaint for screaming on stream. But this one time, I did get a noise complaint because I was practicing dancing in my room. And apparently I was, because I don't live on the first floor, I was practicing so hard that I was like stomping the ground, and then the person below me was like, hey, this person is like stomping on there, I can hear it above me, and I got a noise complaint for that. Not that I noticed that they came in for a noise complaint, they told my roommate, and then once I came out, they told me, I was like, oops. So they didn't know it was me, but after that I stopped dancing in my room. But yeah, the thing is that I've never heard like actual like stomping from the ceilings of anyone like doing anything like that. So I'm surprised. I've never heard like lots of footsteps, or like I've never heard like footsteps or like stomping from like the floors above me. So I don't know. I didn't even know that like footstep sound traveled through the floors. I guess I was just practicing too hard. People living in the basement. I hope not. No, I don't. I said I don't live on the first floor. I live on like one of the upper floors. I used to live on the top floor actually. That was I hated living on the top floor because because when you live on the top floor, there's no one else above you. So whenever you're going down for whenever you're going up or down the elevator, you have to wait the longest compared to everyone else. So, like when it's time for classes and I'm trying to get to class, I'll get into the elevator and then sometimes it just hits every single floor on the way down, or it feels like it, and I'm just like, I'm you know, waiting like 5 minutes in the elevator because everyone's trying to go down. And ever since that day, if like I only need to go up like 1 or 2 or even like 3 floors, up or down, I just take the stairs because I don't want to bother people who are trying to take the elevator. Trying to travel through vibration. Yeah, I guess so. It's just that I've never heard like, I thought like it was better about that because honestly, I feel like the rooms are pretty well soundproofed. They're not completely soundproof, but when I have my headphones on, I don't hear like my roommates at all, or anything. So like, I don't know, they're pretty good about sound, and I honestly have not really noticed like footsteps from above me because I mean, even like, you know, obviously like even though like there are people living above me and like, you know, I would expect to hear like some footsteps, but not like from the floors above, but I don't hear any footsteps. So I didn't know it'd be that bad. I think I was just stomping especially hard. I don't know. Yeah, I've got to be such a bad neighbor because I scream on stream. I yell on stream and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like I'm a bad neighbor. I do clean the dorm though, so that's good. But I don't know. I feel like I'm not a great roommate because of how much I yell during streaming. I'm being loud, but it's fine. My roommates don't mind, which is good. Wait, this song is called Papa Parappa. Wait, that's okay. That's so funny. Wait, instead of being Rappa Parappa, it's Papa Parappa. That's really funny. Okay, I guess I know what it's a reference to. Like, notice when I go to college. Your college could be different. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Who knows? Also, why am I using white thread? I have gray thread. I should be using gray thread on the. I should be using the gray thread on. Oh, yeah, I should be using the gray thread on the gray part. That'd be a lot smarter. I guess it doesn't show up that much though, so it's probably fine. bed. Yeesh. Okay. You probably don't have to take notes though. It's probably not that like, it's not that difficult to be like, to you know, to like be a roommate. Just like, you know, I'm sure you'll get a chance to talk to your roommates and like, you know, because what my dorm does is that, what my college does is that it's like you talk to your roommates and you set like a list of guidelines for like what you guys need to really do, like for rules to follow. But I mean like, honestly, we were just sort of like, yeah, just don't be an app. My roommates, maybe it's because we're guys, but we were just like, yeah, no, just, they were just like, yeah, just don't be like an active asshole or something, and you'll be fine. So we didn't really have to discuss rules. But like, I think as long as you know, like, you're not like, I don't know, for example, screaming your lungs off at like 3 a.m. or, like, you know, smoking and actively drinking all the time and inviting people over. As long as you're respectful of your other roommates, I think it's probably won't be much of an issue. Dancing your French roommates in like upper levels, do it at 2 o'clock. No, I was literally doing it at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. too. That's probably why I got the noise complaint anyway. I think it was literally like midnight or like 1 a.m. So, yeah, that's, I mean, I guess I should have figured, huh? Speaking of which, I've got another dance video. I just need to upload it. I haven't, like, I keep forgetting to upload it. I need to do that. I haven't done dance practice in a while, but I did it for the first time like the other week, and I want to get a bit back into it, but I don't know. It's more of like I haven't had time to do it for the past while, so I just have to upload a little bit more, I guess. We're introduced as our roommate. I think for me it's easier. In my very first year, I had like a one room. Like 2 beds in 1 bedroom, so I shared a room with a roommate, so I didn't have my own room. Luckily, my roommate was away most of the time, so I kind of had the room to myself a lot of the time, which was nice. Especially since he got himself a girlfriend, so there would often be like nights where like I straight up like I would just sleep by myself because he wasn't there. And then after that, I was eligible to get a room by myself. So so basically what I have now is a suite that has 4 bedrooms, but each bedroom is independent, and then there's just a shared common room and bathroom. So each of me and my 3 other roommates, we have our own bedrooms. So I won't have like, it's fine. Like I don't like I'm like I don't like, since I have my own room now, basically it's a lot better. I can be louder. I can do a lot more stuff. So yeah. You can probably see in some of my streams, if you like want to, for some reason, go back and look at my older streams. I'm probably a bit more quiet. That's because I was getting used to streaming, but also like, there were some streams where like, legitimately like I was streaming, but like my roommate was also in the room with me, so I was especially quiet. So, I don't know if that's too obvious back then, but. And how I anticipated gritty video. It's not the gritty video, sorry. I've never thought to, although to be fair, it has never crossed my mind to do a video where I just hit the, I don't know if I want to do a dance video like that, but we'll see. No slumber parties. I don't know, I mean, my roommate in my first year definitely did bring over his girlfriend a lot. I didn't really mind though. Sometimes I would talk to her about, like, games and shit. Which was really weird because she didn't seem to me like that kind of person, but I did talk to her a little bit about that kind of thing. We had some good conversations. There goes my guttural scream. What do you mean your guttural scream? What happened? There we go. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to like look at this. Okay. This will be our bird head. Yeah. It's looking pretty good so far. It actually is very stout, so I think it will be very cute looking. There's a bit of this like straight part right here, but I think it'll probably get rounder once we stuff it. Once we stitch it and stuff it with stuffing, I think it'll look a lot rounder. We live in a dorm. I won't be able to use it. Oh, you won't be able to scream gutturally in your dorm. I don't know. Maybe you'll have a cool roommate that you have a lot in common with. Oh. Yeah. That you guys will get along. You could also like. I also made a note of whenever my roommate had classes. So in my first year, I would basically plan my streams around whenever I was home and they weren't. So, I guess not home, but in the dorm, but still. And also, I guess I had a surprising amount in common with my roommate. I think personality-wise, we were pretty different. But like, I guess like what the people my dorm paired me up with, or the person that my dorm paired me up with, we had both been in marching band in high school. We both had played trumpet, and we were also both from California. In fact, I think my marching band had probably even competed against his marching band in a competition a couple times. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. Other than that, though, like, I mean, we had some good conversations, but like, we didn't like. I didn't get along with him like that much. I mean, like, I think I did get along with him, but it's more of like, I don't really know if we were friends. Just because I'm introverted, he was probably out most of the time, so we just kind of treated each other like, yeah, we're just living together, but we got along, but I wouldn't say that we necessarily were like, I mean, I'm a lot more picky with who I call a friend, so I guess like, it's more of like, it's more of like we just happen to live together, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. We got along well enough, I think, and I've also heard of like people who I've also heard of people who like got along really well with their team roommates as well. So I get the fun of sleeping the fun of arc of sleeping because I happen to have a campus accessible gym. Yeah, my dorm is completely separate from our campus accessible gym, so that's not really a problem. Although there are some people who like, it's really annoying. The people who like take the mufflers off of their cars and motorbikes, and then they just like rumble past on the street, like, and then they make really loud noises, like with their car. It's like super annoying. I hate that people take off their mufflers, and like people think it makes them look cool. But honestly, every time I hear it, I'm just like, oh god. So yeah, I don't like those people that do that. But otherwise, it's pretty fine. I think earlier in the school year, I like sometimes I wake up to the sound of construction because like they're doing construction across the street from my dorm. But I've gotten used enough to sleeping through it. No, I mean like. The thing is that I think mufflers are usually like mandated. So I think having a muffler is like standard. So the people who like don't have mufflers had to pay extra to have their mufflers removed and have like an exhaust pipe fitted without a muffler. So my assumption usually is that the people who don't have mufflers are literally people who have paid to take out their muffler. So that's really that's really annoying. But yeah, also on my old dorm, because my dorm right now isn't like right next to the street, but my old dorm was like literally on the street side, and it was actually right next to like a intersection. And I think twice in like the middle of the night while I was sleeping, I was only awake for one of them, but there was a car crash outside my window. Probably because college students being drunk or high or something, or basically not in a fit condition to drive. I don't think people were injured in those, at least not seriously, but I did definitely what happened a couple times. I think twice, yeah. Only one I was awake for though. The other one, my roommate was like, there was a car crash last night while you were sleeping. I was like, oh. I had to keep the noise down. Definitely not. But that would have been a really mean thing to do after someone just got in a car crash. Okay. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get a good look at this. Yeah. This will be our head. This is gonna be pretty cute. Although, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big plush now that I think about it. Considering looking at our concept plush over here. Considering how big this head is, it's gonna be a decently large plush, which is gonna be fun. I think the rest of it can just kind of be solid colors. So let's see. Let's think. Cause I assume what I'd have to do is that this is kind of gonna be pretty simple. I just make all the body panels white. I have to make a note for like this black little neck scarf thing. On that the piping plover has as its plumage. But other than that, like I think I make all the panels white, add a little bit of gray for the tail, and then put on the wing panels, the wings as their own separate panels that I'll probably attach here. So yeah, that doesn't look too complicated because I won't have to do a lot of this like complicated like cutting out, stitching together like little miniature pieces. Only a little bit of it. So this won't be that complicated actually. Okay. Yeah, but maybe we save the body for another stream. I probably could finish up the body next stream we do this. If we on the next. This probably will take me like one more stream and I'll actually be done. So, that's actually good. This won't be as involved as a project as the other plus streams I've done, which is nice. I guess finals are kind of coming up soon, so I don't want to spend too much time on that kind of thing. Okay. Maybe I'll even do I'll do some experimentation off stream to make sure I get the body right. Okay. I'm just gonna get my stuff cleaned up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Yay! For some of the craziest drivers, let me look both ways. Yeah, no, I feel like the intersection outside my dorm, it's just awful. It's an awful intersection. No one stops for anyone. I don't know. I don't like it. And the audacity to look at me like I was the problem. Whatever. Oh, hi. Yeah, we're making a plush. I'm making a board. So this bird in the bottom left over here, we're making that. It's the concept sketch to what it's gonna look like. I think we've actually done a pretty good job with the head so far. So I've got the 2 panels for the head, and then I think we could probably finish up the body the next round up. So, yeah, I think this will come out good. But yeah, okay, I think I will wrap up this stream for here. Yeah. Nice. Pro life I have for crossing streets carry a brick. Oh my god, okay. Please do not throw bricks at cars. This is a PSA. Okay. Mute tab. Okay. Let's go see if we can find someone to raid. Honestly, Plum is gonna stream soon. Might want to raid Plum. Although Plum is usually like a bit like late to stream sometimes, so it's okay. You're close to a parking lot. We're not that close to a parking lot, but I do definitely think that the streets get a lot busier on the weekends whenever there's a football game. Because, you know, people love watching their college football. Okay. Let's see, we could raid Plum. Who else is live right now? Put bricks in a basket. What? Oh, wait, is it like, so it's easier for people to see you with the bricks? I don't remember. Oh, you like hold a brick up. Right. I remember. It's like one of the, I've seen like a YouTube short where like you hold up a brick to show that you're crossing the road or something. I don't know. Yeah, some people have done that. We could raid Lucina Celeste. We could raid Plum. Although Plum hasn't started streaming yet. I don't know. Do you guys want to play Mario Kart with Plum or anything or what? Check V-Unity as well. Live stream. Let's see. Let's see. This person is streaming on. I think this person is probably restreaming from Twitch. Yeah, they're restreaming from Twitch. No, I don't want to read them. Yeah, I forgot the name of the channel too, but I did see that YouTube short. Yeah. Okay. I don't like rating people who are just restreaming from Twitch because I feel like they won't be paying attention or something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, Plum looks like Plum is gonna be a little bit late. I rate Plum a lot though, or like not a lot, but I feel like someone would. Let's go raid someone else. Let's go raid Lucina Celeste. Let's see here. They are, I think she's currently playing Limbus Company, so yeah. Redirect. Yeah. Custom keyboard? No, this is not a custom keyboard. It's the default keyboard I got with my original computer. I really should get like, maybe I should get another keyboard. I've been wanting to get like a this music is too intense. There you go. This keyboard has been like I don't know. I feel like I should get like a Bluetooth keyboard or something like that to cut down on a wireless keyboard to cut down on cables, but her intense keyboard talks. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, so let's go raid Lucina Celeste. Why not? I think it's been a while since I raided them. So this okay, raid alert, steal the show. That's my raid message. You can go paste that over once you guys get redirected over to the next stream in their chat. Yeah, so all right, have fun everyone. They're playing Limbus Company right now. This I think I've heard of this game. Okay. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go do stuff, and then I will see you guys on Sunday. We're gonna do another D&D stream. That'll be fun. I'll be ready. I think I'll probably have some drawings, some artwork of our players' characters ready by then. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you later. Bye bye. See ya. Bye.